Hello and welcome to the Game Shed with me, Jamie. Today we're having a look at the Emtec GEM Box, an Android games console for the entire family. It is an Android device of gaming magnitude, which will also let you play movies, your music, and let you have a flick through your photos as well. So without further ado, let's just tear straight into this box. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and sliding off the top, and then a couple more stickies. There's 1, there's 2. Unboxing. Let's see what's inside. We have a free 1-month subscription to GameFly. I'll talk about that shortly. There's an instruction manual. There is the Emtec controller, semi DualShock, semi 360 controller. All the buttons are there. It's got the side-by-side analog sticks, and it's got the usual Xbox configuration, including the RB, LT, etc. buttons. You also have a micro USB charging port there, some nice grippies on the side, a 3-way functionality there. Well, it's just 2. On, you've got the game mode and mouse mode as well if you prefer to scroll around your screen with a cursor. And there's a fake red button there. That is not a button, it is just a red nodule. Yes, it serves no purpose. Also, we have a micro USB charging cable, we have a power adapter, we have an Ethernet cable, we have the UK power adapter and the European, and we have an HDMI cable. And here is the GEM Box itself. Ripping it open, it's a very basic wallet-sized black cube with a blue power button on the front. We have the same fake red button, still not sure what that does. We have some feet so it doesn't slide around. We have a micro SD card slot, very useful, and the USB slot as well as on the back your power, HDMI and Ethernet ports. So that's all that is in the box. Let's dive straight into the initial setup. So here's the setup, sped up very much. It will take about 3 or 4 minutes. Set your language, accept the terms and conditions, and set up either your Ethernet or your Wi-Fi settings. It's very simple. So once you're inside the GEM Box, here is the front page. It's very self-explanatory, very easy to navigate. Diving straight into the game section, we have a number of pre-installed games. Here they are: Asphalt 8, GT Racing, Wonder Zoo and My Little Pony. So here is Asphalt 8. It is an Android game. It is not the best game in the world, but this is just to demonstrate how this platform plays its pre-installed Android games. You can see here just a little bit of footage. It plays nicely. It's not a AAA title by any stretch of the imagination, but it's pre-installed. It comes with the system, so that's what you will get. It's okay. It'll maybe fulfill your 1 hour of gaming need if you have no other games on hand. It is not the deal breaker in purchasing the GEM Box at all. You'll have to delve into the system itself to find the goodies, and I will be going through some of the goodies in this video, so keep on watching. Alright, there are AAA titles in here and a lot of retro emulation, but this is just to demonstrate how the Android games operate. You will have access to the Android Google Play Store, so you can download all your favourite little gems, just like this. So when I opened up the box, you will have seen I had a 1-month free trial with GameFly, and if we ping on over to GameFly, you will see the interface. This is a game streaming service whereby you can play AAA titles on this little box, because the game is hosted on a local server somewhere over yonder, not in your house, so it doesn't need the processing power. It is hosted elsewhere. So there's a number of packs. You've got a family pack and a gamer pack. Here's the family pack games. You know, you've got things like Garfield Kart, Adventure Time, NBA 2K14, Grid Autosport, Batman, Lego Batman 3, Bit Trip Runner 2, F1 2014. You've got a number of Lego games, a number of sport games, all family friendly for your little ones, so you can gain access to that pack, and fear not, sit back and just let them game. Alright, not big, scary, violent games. Here's the gamer pack, a little bit more violent, a little bit more gruesome, a little bit more blood, and the game choices are very good indeed. You can see there are some crossover in games, but in general these are a lot more adult themed. Some very nice games in here indeed. Now I will show you the GameFly service up and running in just a second, so you can see what kind of service GameFly actually operates. Now with each of these games you do get to try up to 30 minutes for free. So here's Grid Autosport running on the GameFly service. You will need a minimum 5 meg internet connection in order to get a nice healthy stream. So this is a game I've got on Steam and I've got it on PS3, so I thought I'd just delve straight into it and just see if the performance matches those dedicated platforms. And yes, it does. Very nice here, third person and straight into the car for first person. It is perfect, absolutely perfect. A very good service. Here's me diving into Blaze Blue, a 2D fighting game, and again another game I've played a fair amount on console, and it handles absolutely perfectly, as I think you'll all agree here. Nothing wrong with this whatsoever. So I've delved into one more game in this little trial run, and here's Shantae. I know they've just released a new one, but here is one of the older ones, and again running absolutely flawlessly. An absolutely brilliant little service is GameFly, but that's not where the fun ends at all. So one of the biggest pulls for me is the ability to play retro games on this system, and there is a retro gaming platform whereby you can stick any emulator you want via the Google Play Store or via your SD card slot, and the SD card slot obviously serves for you to pop your own ROMs on. Here's me playing Sunset Riders, an absolute classic. This is via SNES emulation and it is phenomenal. It's outputting in 720p on my large screen television and it looks glorious. It handles glorious. You can pop on as many as you want. I've only tried a few emulators. I didn't have time to try everything I wanted. I couldn't tell you what emulators it will run and what it won't run. I've tried 16-bit and 8-bit and they're all absolutely flawless. So if you're looking for a cheaper alternative to something which has been released very recently, which is very hard to get hold of, and you want to play all the exact same games, well, this is a cheaper method which is a lot easier to get hold of. Your mind is your only limitation here, so whatever you can think that you would like to try and emulate, you can try with this, and there's a very good chance that it will be able to, as long as the emulation isn't too new. But an absolutely fantastic emulation device. So in summary, the Gembox is a very small and sleek console for those who are potentially not very big gamers. If you want an all-in-one device which offers you Android games, it offers you AAA titles via streaming, and it offers you emulation, as well as being able to stream directly from your PC to your television, then maybe the Gembox is for you. This gets a thumbs up from the Game Shed.